side.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would like to give us a recap of last session?
We went camping!
Yes.
That was true.
Classic.
We kept fighting oozes and mouthers. Ended up fighting a bunch of drow. They had these weird, spikes in the back of their head. We were like, I wonder what these spikes are for. Rundorth was kicking around the library, all invisible and shit, looking for books. And we just sort of dicked around, killed some Grell, who are totally mind flayers. Totally not Grell. I don't even know why I said Grell. More of a mind flayer.
What are Grell?
What
are mind flayers?
Well, we found that out because one of them showed up, and we were like, "Okay, we're going now," and we ran. He stole my rod of my immovable rod. He stole it. I did not leave it behind. He stole it from me. Rundorth is where he is. We took a bunch of his books, though. There are a bunch of books that he picked out. Went back to the Behir site, camped. Agony read some of the books because they're in Dwarven, but they're in Primordial that we can't read. We hid and used noises to confuse the Mind Flayer. It was out with his drow and his brain dogs scouting for us. That's fun. And yeah, we managed to survive the night, get a full night's rest and all that stuff.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so as you guys are resting and kind of, if you remember, you guys had to just kill time for a while before you could fall asleep because it was still pretty early in the day. So to kind of cut back a little bit before you all fall asleep that evening, Artemis, you have in your mind a voice that you immediately recognize as Lady Visalia.
Oh, okay.
And she says, Erisi Kalinoth is back in Waterdeep.
Do I get the impression I can respond to her?
You kind of get this chunk, and then you do. But she says, Erisi is back in Waterdeep. My ears tell me she's chartering an airship. I'm crashing a party of hers tonight. I'll find out more. And you kind of hear this as you're preparing for your rest the evening before.
Interesting. Okay. I'll sit on it until the morning. Bring it up to everybody. It's not really... We can't really act on it right now anyway. Okay.
I am jealous. I love crashing a party.
I do too. I'd much rather be doing that than dying in the caves.
Amazon Waterdeep is probably a pretty good party too.
So, is there anything anyone else would like to do during this rest?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got something. Are you good on your end, Susan?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, so some point during the night, Artemis is tossing and turning in bed, can't get to sleep, and sits up, sort of grumbling to himself. I assume Agony's still up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Reading books?
Yeah, probably. Can't sleep anyway.
Mm-hmm. Stares at her over there, sort of grumbles to himself, gets up, walks over to Agony. This seat taken? Good. I sit back down, right next to her.
Sure. Yeah.
Ugh, man. Crazy day, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay focused. And I've been meaning to ask you, with all this talk of gems and magic, if I could check something.
Would it check something?
Well, remember when I brought you back? I think I gave you some of my magic. I mean, I could feel it if I just focus, and I like motioned to put my hand on your shoulder.
Sure. I thought this was what I don't understand. Of course, you gave me some of your magic. How else did I get back?
I mean,
Just like you give other people magic when you cast fireball on them.
well, it's not quite like that, but I mean, just let me see. Let me check real quick.
We're going to say no to a beautiful woman touching me.
All right, just here, and put my hand on your shoulder, and as Agony connects with you, the faint tingle you've had since you came back is amplified, and now you can really feel that cool, soothing presence in your core. And for a moment, you're pulled into Agony's mind. You see a vision of vast mountains through glass walls. You don't hear anything this time. It's complete silence. But you could almost swear that you can feel pain. Nothing but silence and a life-threatening pain. And everything goes white. Oh God, ow. I'm so sorry. You definitely have my magic. I was just remembering the time when they took my magic.
Huh.
But I mean, they might have taken it from me, but I gave it to you. I mean, maybe you'll have an easier time controlling magic now.
Is she roboting for anyone else?
Yeah, she's roboting for
Shit.
me a lot.
Yes.
I knew it. How about now? Nope. No, nope. Maybe.
Started to robot a little.
Better, but yeah, you roboted a little at the end.
No.
No robot. Try saying a full sentence though.
Maybe it'll be much easier for you to control magic now.
Less robot-y. Understandable at least.
Freaking internet.
How
It's
much
been
wood
bad
could a
since
woodchuck
Friday.
chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Chuck much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
There you go. No robot there.
Yeah, that's
So,
good for me.
I do have to say,
So
Josh.
if you can just communicate everything you need to using the word woodchuck, will be good.
Okay.
Yeah,
gave
alliterations.
me-
Everything in alliterations.
You just gave me the greatest character inspiration for a wizard who wants to go around the world and give everyone magic.
With woodchucks.
No, by just throwing fireballs at them. Here, have magic!
Sure, that could work. I mean,
Alright,
we
so
could
to get
hear
back to the
everybody
matter
else.
at
Yeah.
hand,
Yeah.
Right,
there
sorry.
was some deep pain and emptiness that was being felt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But you definitely have my magic. I was just remembering the time when they took my magic. And they might have taken it from me, but I gave it to you. So maybe you could control it now, or have an easier time doing it.
Hold it. I'm confused here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you gave me some of your magic, like literally gave a piece of it.
Correct.
Okay. Now I'm not. I don't fully get all this, but correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't your magic like a part of you, like your? I just sort of wave my hand in front of you, thing, your soul or whatever.
Yes, as far as I was told, anyway. It's how I know it is, how it works.
Huh. So you gave me a piece of your soul.
I guess you could say that. I might have to do it again to cast that spell.
Well, you didn't. When I came up with this plan, you'd never mention anything like that.
I didn't know that's how it would work. I didn't even know I could do that.
What do you mean you didn't know? This is your job to know these things.
Well, I'm not a cleric. I didn't. Clerics can do that.
Well, this is awkward. I don't want this.
Yes.
Here, take it back. And I just sort of like put my hand on your forehead. How do I
Not
do
how
this?
this
How do I
works.
return this?
No. It just.
Is there
I mean,
is there an incantation, a ritual
I mean,
we have
I don't
to do?
know if you got rid of it.
Do
will
I need
you
to
die
howl at the
again?
moon
I
or
don't
something?
know. Just keep it. Just leave it there.
I don't want it. This is
Well, that's
not.
too bad. You're the one who died. You didn't have to die.
I'm aware of that. It was part of a plan that did not involve this.
Well, this has happened now, so I mean, stick with it. See what you can do with it. Sure, it might take a little bit of extra practice, but still.
Why the hell did you do this to me?
I don't know. I would do it for any one of you guys. You're all my friends.
Yes, fantastic. I mean, I'd help. I help my friends move. I don't give them pieces of me.
Sometimes shit just works out that way. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about all this.
Well, me neither. I didn't think that's what happened, but it's what happened, so.
Well, I guess I've got you stuck inside me. This is weird.
Oh, when you say it like that, yep.
You
That's
couldn't give
weird.
me a piece of the good stuff though, of the horn stuff, the tiefling stuff.
What, tiefling stuff? I don't know no tiefling stuff.
That's sort of
I've
my
never been-
thing.
I mean, I've never been really good at that. I'm kind of scared of it, really. Try to avoid it.
Scared of it? Why the hell are you scared of it? Well,
That's besides the
when
point.
I say
but
that.
I'm a robot. You're a robot.
You're super robotic.
Yeah, you were scared of Ribbit, is what I heard.
Ribbit. God damn it. It's the freaking internet.
Roboting
Mhm.
sucks. I've been there. We all been there.
Yup. I blame Corona.
Discord got corona.
Yeah.
The corona on Discord.
I think Discord might have caused it.
So,
I see.
So you,
Maybe it's back. Yep.
yeah, you sound better now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can tell when it's back on.
It's just inconsistent. It goes out every like 2 fucking seconds.
But we can hear everybody else just fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's. Does that mean it's upload? Maybe that is being screwed up.
Technically, yes. Technically. But I mean, everything gets screwed up because when I check the speed, even the download is down. So, anyway. I don't know what ribbit. I know ribbit was the last thing.
You say
You
you're
were scared
scared
of
of.
Ribbit.
You say you're scared of that power.
Yes, but I mean, with the world possibly ending, maybe I could use anything we've got.
I was
And
going
you-
to say the same thing.
Maybe you could help me with that. Like you said.
I don't know how much help I'm gonna be. I mean, I can do it. I don't really understand it. I don't know what to tell you.
Fair.
He just sort of kicks back and starts thinking about things for a little bit. Sure, it'd be helpful if I knew something about it, knew how it worked, but that's not really my forte. I don't really deal with any. He'll pick up one of the books you're reading and because he can't read the writing, he's holding it upside down, but he doesn't realize it. I don't really do nerd stuff. Sort of toss it away.
Hmm.
Wait a
World's
second.
ending.
You can't read?
I can read. I can't read the writing in the books because it's all in
Oh.
wrong language.
So
That would be a good character flaw.
My true character arc is literacy.
you made your Warlock Pact so Rainy could teach you how to read.
Yeah, I actually have a Warlock pact with Rohini and a book deal with Hooked on Phonics, guys.
You know, I'm more of a reading rainbow kind of guy, so
Dude, leapfrog
fair.
all the way.
Leapfrog, gotcha. Anyway.
hey, we got all bases covered across the group.
There you go.
But no, I mean, but with the world ending and giant oozes attacking people and stupid lizards breathing lightning.
It don't mistake me. Hey, Rundorth, that little shit.
Fuck Rundorth. That reminds me, what do you think of the new guy?
I don't think anything of him. If he's help, he's help. I don't really care.
That's fair. I actually kind of like him.
Really?
He speaks, yeah, he makes sense. It's about time somebody in this party made sense.
Oh, of course.
This double share bullshit's isn't flying, but anyway. I digress.
I thought you would think that. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
My mother always had a saying. She always used to say, and I don't know how much stock I put into something like this, but well, she had this riddle. Why did the gods put stars in the night sky?
Not sure why.
According to her, it was because no matter how dark it got, people would always have a reason to look up. Positive thinking, that was her thing. I obviously did not listen that much.
Positive mental
She was always saying
attitude.
But she was always saying things like that.
She's
How about
got,
your
like,
mother?
a nice
She ever
way
say
to-
anything? She have any sort of sayings like that? Any pearls of wisdom?
I never met her.
No?
No, she died for giving birth to me. As far as I heard.
That's depressing.
I mean,
Sits there for a second.
I've had much worse than that.
Oh, how about your dad then?
He died for killing my mother. For giving birth to me.
Oh.
Also, what I heard.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Yes. Sayings. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. It just occurs to me that I don't know. Listen, whatever that power is inside of you, wherever it comes from ultimately, I mean, I get it, you know? I get how it feels. It's like a storm that hates you. All it does is rage and burn and scream, but it's exhilarating all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something smoldering down in your core. But,
Yes, all the time.
yeah, I can't imagine it. I mean, I feel it pretty intensely, but I always have the luxury of being able to let it go.
It's not so bad sometimes.
Either way, it occurs to me that wherever that power comes from, it's not just that, you know? I mean, you're not a tiefling because of that power per se. You're a tiefling because your mother was a tiefling.
True.
And I guess, I mean, if my mother left me with sayings and talents at dancing and stuff like that, then maybe that's, in a way, her legacy to you. It is.
Possibly.
It's the part of her that is you.
Makes sense. Could have been from her. Maybe I could just think of my mother more.
Maybe.
As much as I don't know her, but I
Well,
can
if she's
try.
anything like you, then I'm sure she was a very lovely person. So
Oh, well, thank you.
you're welcome. How long are you going to sit up here and read books?
Until I fall asleep. Reading books usually works.
Doesn't look like it's working now.
I mean,
Hence the stack of books over there.
Well, I could reread some. You could always get something on a second read.
You reach over, grab a book, sort of throw it away. Nerd time is over. Relaxing time is now.
Hopefully I don't have any more bad dreams.
I'm sure you won't. Now go to bed.
Fine. Well, thank you, Artemis. And good night.
You're certainly welcome.
All right, and if I remember correctly, you already rolled your save, and you do indeed have bad dreams that night,
Yep.
and get a level of exhaustion.
Exactly.
This night they're particularly hellish and terrible.
Oh boy, my
Whoops.
favorite.
Oh boy.
Artemis, you
Yes.
as you fall asleep, you kind of focus on this mote of energy that Agony pointed out to you, this feeling of magic, that rather than being a gift bestowed upon you is something within yourself, and new and very different. And as you focus on it, you feel like with a little practice you might be able to harness it and use it. And you're taking the magic initiative feat with this? Is that your plan?
Yeah.
If you want, I'll say you can take those cantrips now.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay, thank you.
Because you guys will be leveling up soon enough. So take those cantrips now. The level 1's going to take you till you get to level 8. But
Fuck yes.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck, shit. Got that one. Oh, there we go.
all right. So you guys sleep through the night. No problem. Orpheus keeps watch at the mouth of the hallway
Yeah.
as you guys all come to consciousness.
Wakes up with John just on the ceiling, staring down at him, like just looking at him with like dripping water hitting him.
Who are you looking at?
The new guy, Jess.
Are we all awake? What's going on?
Like,
Yeah, Jess, so
just
you
as your
wake up
eyes come
to-
open, John is on the ceiling, upside down, staring down at you. And more than
Goddamn
likely, the
cloud.
dripping water woke you up.
Hey, you up there?
Yes.
You drooling on me, boy?
No.
Oh, don't worry about him. He does it all the time.
The hell is
Yes.
this group anyway?
I was actually just about to ask you who you are. We haven't had a chance to
Mhm.
talk much.
We talked a bit. What more are you wanting to know?
Who you are, where you come from, what your hopes and dreams are.
My name's Jess.
How exactly does
From-
Quentin Mallory's brat become a monster slayer?
Sure, that too.
Well, there's a lot of stories, and we don't got a lot of time right now.
Who's Quentin Mallory?
You forgot the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Ooh, that's a good one too. We kind of need you to match the motif. Oh, and what's your power move for when we do a stance?
I'm not
What
sure
the
if he's
hell is this?
quite
Like,
ready
do you
for
want to do like, do you
that
want to be in the
yet,
front
John.
of the group or do you want to be in the back?
I'm not gonna be anywhere in this group. I'm
How
only
tall
here
are
for
you?
one reason. I'm pretty tall.
No, like out of character. How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Oh, yeah, I think you'd be good like in the back.
I mean,
We've needed a new back.
I guess I'm the tallest now since Palouse left, so I guess I'd be the very back now, huh?
Yep.
Quick
Might
question:
well.
how old are you?
How old am I?
Mm-hmm.
34. And yourself?
That is an interesting age,
Why's
Interesting.
that?
and that's my age.
Are you brothers?
Hey,
Are they
No, we are not. No, we are not twin. Oh my god, we are not twins.
fraternal twins? That's one of
That's-
those. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, I could totally see it. They got like the same eyes.
They do, don't they?
So what? You're saying that all humans look the same to you?
Kinda?
Kinda.
I mean, I've seen a lot of different humans. You don't really look that much the same.
Thank you.
Well, there are a lot of similarities, but I'm just not very good with faces. And really, you guys really do kind of have like, I don't know. There's something here.
are we supposed
I think Ryan's trying to talk. He might be breaking up really bad though.
to...
Yeah.
Yeah, you were breaking up a bit there, Ryan.
Tell me when you hear me again. Blah, blah, blah,
Still
It's
breaking
very,
up.
blah,
very in and out.
Still breaking up.
Unless you're
I'm
just saying
just hearing
blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah,
I think it's
blah.
better. I think it's getting better. Maybe not.
Blah, blah,
Bark.
It's red.
Blah.
Wait, did the dog come back? Wait, we
Uh,
have the dog. The return
Bark.
of the dog. The dog.
What was Beethoven?
Charles.
Charles.
Charles in charge.
Blah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Kinda,
yeah.
It's
sort
a
of.
little better.
I think it's better.
Aren't we supposed to be like fighting some demons or something?
Well, we gotta find that black gem, or just leads way deeper into this temple. But without Rindorf and with that mind flayer patrolling around looking for us, that's gonna be kind of hard.
Why don't we just kill the thing and get done with it?
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't think we can really talk with it, can we? I mean,
I
can
see
mind
that you're a
flayers?
man
Well,
of
talk in my
tact.
head.
Who the hell has time to talk with a demon? Just shoot the damn thing.
This is a man of action.
Artemis,
I-
what kind of gang you running with?
I mean, these are my
Document
these are my employees. They are a colorful lot, but they are reliable mostly.
Oh, wait, I'm your employee?
Haven't you guys heard of shoot first, ask questions later?
Now you see,
No,
this man
but,
makes a lot of sense.
Artemis, we need to talk
did
about
that
that
once.
raise you've been promising me.
No, dude, nope, don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, you know I've been an employee for a good long time, really hard worker. You promised me a raise, and we would talk about it.
I think we're more talking about severance packages.
Hey, could you tell me a little bit more about human culture? I heard about this thing called benefits. What is
No
that?
benefits.
You guys get
no,
paid?
and
What is health
union talk
insurance?
either. Health insurance, my ass. Over my cold, dead body.
Hey, at least
Speaking
you
of
guys
which,
don't
maybe
have
we
to
should
pay
be heading
tax.
out soon.
I mean, it's not like
Okay,
any of us know
we'll
what
we'll
time it
finish
is.
this talk later.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, the sooner we track down the mind flayer and get him off our butts, but the sooner we can gonna go around her without warning.
Can I track the mind flayer? Did it? It walked by, right?
Yeah, I mean, and you saw it. Well, and actually, I don't know if you ever saw it.
Did it see us?
It didn't see you here. You guys, I'm trying to remember precisely. So, it saw you when it was leaving. When it was leaving the temple. Whoever was in that room. I can't remember who was like fighting the Grell in that room, but
They probably would have seen I think it saw Sablin, because Sablin was talking to me about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it talked in my mind and turned
Yeah,
around
that's
like,
right.
oh hey.
That's right. So Sablin, you saw this monster, and then you all ran away. and then when it came past where you are now, you scared it away with some noises and some kind of minor illusion stuff.
Yeah, but hear noises, I think.
Yeah, and you got it to kind of leave you alone that way. But I can't remember. I think it was just Orpheus who saw it that time.
Yeah, he saw it and the drow and the mind, the intellect of ours.
If
Yeah.
you could maybe point out where it was, we could use that as a basis for starting tracking.
Yeah, I mean, you know that like if you leave this hallway, it kind of came from the left of the hallway that intersects, and it went to the like past and went right. If that makes sense.
I like to
So-
use my natural explorer ability.
I mean, did we
Um,
see it come back through? Sorry, continue.
Go ahead.
I'll shut up. I was just
Um,
wondering, like, if we saw it come back through, probably went back to its place.
Yeah, make a perception check for Orpheus to see how alert he was this evening.
Give me a second here.
Was he jacking off the whole time or not?
It's possible.
I mean, he definitely jacked off for at least part of it.
Yeah, totally.
Now
Apparently
we know
not them.
what was dripping on Jess's head in the morning.
All right.
It was a quickie.
Yeah, so he didn't see them, but he did hear, just kind of was keeping track of the noises and where in the nearby hallways they were reverberating from, and he kind of heard them disappear off in the distance, then come back and kind of go back towards where they had originally come from.
Okay.
And then Jess, I will pay it. I will yeah, if you don't really have anything to track at this moment. Like you're in a I mean, I guess you could go out. There's not like tracks that they left, you know, it's in a stone cavern. Yeah.
It sounds like our best bet is to retrace our steps back to the room we first saw it in. Might find some more signs of Rundorth there too.
Can I use my natural explorer ability to see if I can find their tracks and know their exact numbers, sizes, and how long they pass through the area?
Yeah, I'd say that you could go into the hallway and
Should I roll survival first? Or I
yeah,
don't know
make
how
me a survival check just to see in general. Okay, so
That's
you
not bad.
um you go into the hallway and you see it's hard to tell because it's just stone, right? But it is very dusty stone. And so you do notice some kind of tracks. And you notice there are probably there were probably like 10 to 15 different like humanoids that were walking through the area. You know from Orpheus that there were some drow and that there was a mind flayer. You're not sure exactly what, but then which ones are in which numbers. But there's about like 15 probably in total of these creatures, these humanoids. And then there are also some kind of like four-legged, looks almost like a dog or like a bear. It's kind of a paw, though it's small. It's more of a dog size, that had come through, and there were 4 of those.
So 4 little small guys, 15 medium guys?
Yep.
And how long ago was that? It
That
says.
was hours. It was like before your long rest. Because Orpheus, you heard from the information that Orpheus had paid attention over the night that the way that they returned was not the same path. So this was like them heading out to search the tunnels. And then when they came back, you're not sure when that was. Though Orpheus says it was maybe an hour after that. Like it was still a long time ago.
So yeah, according to this, it looks like there's about 15 of the medium ones and 4 little small critters. Seems they were walking this way while they were going out, but I'm not sure which way they came back in.
15's a lot of those drow. I'm assuming they're drow. I mean, we had a kind of hard time with, what was it, like 3 of them in that?
I mean, looking at these tracks, I don't know if they're all drow, but maybe, probably. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Or if you just didn't see anything other than drow and the calamari wearing a dress.
Then that must have been it.
He did see little brains with legs.
Well, yeah. In terms of medium things, yeah.
Yeah, there was these little things. I'm not sure. Did we see anything like that while we were inside? I don't remember.
No, we didn't
I
see
didn't
anything
see
like
anything.
that.
No.
The brain dogs are new.
Yeah, we saw the floating giant walnuts, but no
Okay.
walnut dogs.
Mm.
Well, you gotta deal with those things too. I'm about ready to go back in there and whoop some ass. I don't know about you guys.
Do we know anything about those brain dog things?
You could make me a. Oh God, what would this be? I guess Arcana. Actually, this is pretty kind of
I
an
might
obscure
I
magical.
might have heard of things like that. Maybe.
Yeah, Agony, you would have heard of these. You've heard of them as intellect devourers, and they're these small creatures that kind of resemble a brain with legs, and they run around and they can stun you, and they can inhabit your body and eat your brain and take over your body. And if they do so, you die immediately. That's what you know of them.
Those are definitely dangerous. Destroy them before they come anywhere near you.
Destroy the child.
Why? What do they do?
They eat your brain
Oh, fun.
and then take over your body.
Are those baby mind flayers? Are those
Probably.
babies?
Those must be the lava miners. The floating brain things with the beaks. Those must be like young mind flayers. And then the full grown one is the thing in the dress.
Young mind flayers growing up in the hood.
If it goes like that, then I wonder if there's like a gorilla equivalent to a mind flayer, like 30 feet tall and horrible to look at.
Sure, there might be.
Still has a face. Still can put it down.
I mean, even if it
Out of
doesn't
character,
have
that is a
face.
thing, but anyway.
Maybe it doesn't have a face. I don't know. Anyway, you guys ready to go back in there? Kick some ass?
Yeah, I say it's
Sure.
better to try and run into that thing rather than have it run into us.
I'm a little tired, but I mean, we gotta go and we gotta go.
Tired. We just had a long rest here.
That's my secret. I'm always tired.
Right.
It's true.
Okay. I know the path back. Follow me. I start leading them back.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough. You start, and as you guys begin to round the corner, John, I think you have the highest passive perception. You hear a little psst. Hey, don't go.
John stops. Why?
You turn around and you see this small little gnome with a goatee who's standing there. He's got like some goggles on his head, some leather, kind of studded armor. And he's looking at you and he goes, "You guys think you can fuck with the mind flayers? You're crazy."
Guys, does anyone else see him, or did I not drink alcohol this morning?
See what? What are you talking about?
And I
You guys all
point to
turn
the
around
little
and
gnome.
you all turn around and you see this little gnome standing there.
When did he
See
get here?
what? See what? I don't see anything.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Zeke Stoutstep.
Hey,
got to be
hi
no shit.
Zeke.
Who the
Pleasure.
hell are?
Okay, good. Not knowing you're knowing that you're not a figment of my imagination, a lot better.
He goes, so you were just chased around by one of those things, and you want to go back in there, huh?
How
That
do you
seems
know
like
that?
our status quo. Yeah, we
Well,
go
I
in to
heard
do
ya.
stupid things a lot.
Yeah, it seems so. Well, if you would prefer not to die,
That sounds nice.
you probably shouldn't do that. I've seen adventurers that are much stronger and hardier than you folks.
Guys, do you
Get
feel like
taken
that's a
down by one of
challenge?
those.
I feel like you just challenged us.
Am I still lagging?
Not fight 'em.
Maybe.
I heard you, Jess. Ryan.
Well, Zeke, what do you suggest we do then?
Who the hell are you? What the hell do you know?
I've been living down here for over 50 years, and I suggest that you come and help me and my people and if you're going to risk your lives, at least do it for a cause, and I can show you a way out of this place.
He sounds like Kermit. Frog.
I don't know who that is, but I hope it's a good thing.
Try
I
to.
think
It
try to read
absolutely is.
having another way out would be nice because our only way out we know of right now is back through all the air cult people. So
Or if you really have a bone to pick with these guys, I'll just wait here, but I'd rather
If
you
you
alive.
think we're gonna die, then wouldn't you just be waiting here forever?
Well, I'd wait here for a reasonable amount of time. I'm a reasonable creature.
You say we should come back with you and help you. Why? What's
I
your
like
problem?
this guy.
Well, he kind of looks you guys over. Well, are you the helping kind? I'm not going to just spill my beans unless I...
We're the kind that
Okay.
might help people if we know what we're getting into beforehand.
What kind of help you looking for? You looking for
I'm
the implausible type?
I'm the money-looking kind.
Pay no
Um,
mind to
help.
him.
Do you have
John,
cult problems?
Say that again,
Do you have
Agony?
cult problems there, Zeke?
Sure, yeah, there's plenty of those around, it seems. But our problems stem a lot older than that.
Oh.
John, where do you have your mask on you when you're...
He kind of just wears it off to the side of his face.
Okay, but it is visible.
Yes.
So, this gnome kind of does a double take at you. He goes, wait a second.
I know I'm
Hi.
handsome.
I recognize that mask.
You do now.
And his eyes go wide. And he goes, where did you get that?
From my father? And he's like,
And he looks
giving him a
he looks
side
you
look.
up and down and he goes, I don't think so. Where did you get that?
And he just looks at him and he laughs. He goes, from my father.
I knew
He's
the
about
man who had
this
that
tall.
mask.
He's about this tall. He has a very similar style, but with different color choices, because, that's him.
When you kind of motion how tall Oscar is.
He kind of rescued me and my mother and adopted us.
His eyes
Well,
go wide
adopted
and he goes,
me.
you're the son of the great Smiley one?
Yeah,
And he
that
just
sounds
like
about right.
drops to his knees in front of
The
you.
what?
See?
Right.
Someone recognizes my greatness, guys!
Oh no.
Awesome. Oscar?
The great Smiley one protected our kingdom from destruction. Oh, you must help us again.
John, are you
Absolutely.
John, are you
I
a
mean-
demigod?
Yes! Haven't I been
No,
telling you this
he is
all
not.
along?
He
Oh, yes,
totally
the
is.
demigod. Clown man's a
Torch.
god now. I pop open my whiskey bottle and my flask, and I take a large gulp of fire whiskey. Yeah,
All right.
Pepper whiskey.
pepper
you're
whiskey.
fine.
That's it.
Fireball. Great, the
Guys,
clown man's
I'm
god.
totally in.
I mean, if they need help, you know, good to help them. We also gotta find a way deeper into the temple. We gotta stop the cults from getting the black gem.
You
Maybe
guys
they know
totally
something
know a
about
way to
gems.
get deeper down, right?
Of course, yes, we know our way around the city.
See?
But
Well, then maybe we could use your help, and you could use our help.
I mean,
indeed,
seems like a better for us to, have them help us around rather than trying to find Runeworth again and hope he doesn't run off.
This is very true, although I'd still want to know what sort of help you need.
he kind of
The
side
kind
eyes
that
you
you only get from me, of course.
and says, "Well, since I know we have a legend in our midst, I suppose I'm willing to divulge that
This is not
information."
happening.
John has the ear to ear smile on his face.
We the issue that my people need help with is that we have lost our governor of our great city. He's been captured. The great Ron, he's Sparkmuffin. Been captured by the Drow.
Oh yes, the great spark. I'm sure this is gonna be great.
Are you insulting this man just based on his name that you feel is a joke?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a wonderful name.
And then what kind of name is Jess?
I wonder what a spark muffin tastes like.
Short for Jessica, I'm
But
sure.
anyway.
Shocking.
What's wrong with Jess, clown boy?
It's so human.
Cool. That's accurate then.
Says John.
Hey!
Wait for someone to point that out. Is Johnson a human name or something?
That's not really my name. I don't know my real name. That's just the name I've been using for a long time.
This day
Understandable.
gets weirder and weirder. So you need governor rescued from the Drow.
Yes, he's captured
I am
somewhere
down.
in the city. And
Let's go
I
kill
don't
some
know
drow
where.
guys.
but he's surely being tortured to give up the secret location of our gnomish city.
Well, you are in luck because we are actually exterminators. So, go. Now, what can you do for us?
Well, I can show you a way out of here. I can show you a way deeper in.
I'm sure
Fine.
Miss Bella Bronte would love that.
Yes, agreed.
She goes, yes, please, let me out of here.
Well, I mean, to be fair, whatever way they show you out, I have a feeling you're going to be stuck in the wilderness on your own. Does that sound enticing to you?
It's better than being down here with these monsters. Not you, the monsters that you saved me from.
We will discuss this in a minute. Anyway.
I mean, maybe we can get them to agree to take her to a nearby town. Look, we don't know where that exit to the surface would be on the surface.
This is true. Again, I have a feeling maybe she can stay with the gnomes or something like that. We'll figure it out. I have a feeling we have to go rescue this governor before we get to know any of that. Yes?
Sure, yes, I'll make you a deal. If you go find and save the governor, meanwhile, I will take this woman, bring her to the exit, and let her out.
Do you know where that exit leads?
Yes, it's just some hill in the side of the Somber Hills, I believe you call them.
And what kind of money do we get to as well?
Well, you get our eternal gratitude.
Right.
And-
And how much does that buy me?
It sounds like it buys you an entrance into the city that doesn't have mind flayers along the way.
He looks over at you, John, and goes, Smiley the Younger, please, we are a humble people.
Oh, I'm
no.
already in. I'm just waiting. You gotta convince them. I'm like totally down.
Smiley the Younger.
That's pretty great.
John is sitting there like eating breakfast, going, I'm ready. I'm just finishing eating. Let's go.
We don't have much to give. We have some trinkets that we've made. We'd be willing to.
We'll just take the drow shit, and that'll be our payment.
Oh, the Smileys. The older, the younger. You're such a good people. Praise be.
Praise
I
be.
mean, I gotta agree with Smiley the Younger here. Like having a clear way out that's not through a cult hideout and a clear way deeper in without having to rely on Rundorth is a pretty
Right,
big game.
that is totally why I think we should do this.
Can I eyeball this guy and see if he's like holding anything valuable?
Yeah. Give me a investigation check.
Just checking out this gnome.
Yeah, he seems to have like some. He's got like a little hand cross. He's pretty like well armed with like all
Mhm.
kinds of random contraptions.
Like
There's
a
like
ring or a necklace,
let
gold
me-
tooth.
Let me just check real quick. So he would have, he's got this kind of little amulet that's got like a little, with that investigation check, you can tell it's like got this kind of little ticking, like hand on it. He has a little pouch by his side, that seems kind of special in some way. He also has a little crossbow, but it like doesn't have the bow part, and it's got instead like a pronged bolt. It's basically a grappling gun, is what it looks like. And then he's also got some little horn on him, and some special gloves that are occasionally letting off sparks. This guy's got all kinds of crazy contraptions on him.
Something.
You cut out a bit there. What'd you say?
Lag.
Little Smiley is down and ready.
Blah. Blah.
It's mostly back. Okay. It's all the way back.
I think it's better. I think it's better.
It's better. It's better.
Cease.
That was better.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. If we help you, we deserve one of your trinkets that you got going on here. We're here.
Make a persuasion check.
I will. Persuasion. I ain't too good at persuading.
He turns to John. He says, "What do you think, Smiley?
No, you don't speak for us.
Must we give you a sacrifice?"
Nah, you didn't speak for us.
God damn it.
Smiley the Younger is wise and great. And he comes up and he starts kissing your hand.
Artemis, you agree with me. If we help these people, we deserve a little reward.
Yes, I agree. We do deserve some sort of reward. Maybe
Thank
we
you.
help. Why don't we help them first? And once and I'll just sort of lean in, have a bunch of drow heads we can show off and intimidate. And then we'll discuss what they can give us.
Okay. That sounds fair.
I'm sure they probably know something about getting us deeper into where the master gem could be.
Oh, that's a given.
Does this guy seem genuine? Like the stuff that he's saying? Can I roll an insight check? To
Yeah,
see if
roll an
he's,
insight
being
check.
deceptive at all? Yeah.
I mean, he's wildin'. Like,
He's wildin'.
he's definitely, if it's a performance, he's really into it, but you're
Cool.
not sure.
Okay.
All right. He says, so what say ye?
I'm
Will
down
you help
already.
the gnomish people?
We'll help you, Zeke.
Point us in
why
the right
not?
direction.
Little
He says-
Smiley is here for you all.
We could do with the guide down
Represent.
here once since we lost our other guide.
Says, well, Zeke, Stout Stuff. What did I say his name was? Stout Step.
Yeah, that was it.
Zeke Stout Step is the best guide in all of Belsimer. So come, follow me. And he starts like kind of taking off at a quick pace, but it's for you guys pretty slow because he's got small gnomish legs.
Can I make a history check as we're walking away to try and remember if Oscar's told me any stories about these people?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Make me a history check.
Nope.
Yeah. You haven't heard of them.
Hey,
Totally
John.
down for all this though. What's up?
John, your dad ever tell you any stories about these people?
Yeah. They're
What'd he say?
great. They threw the craziest fucking parties. Do you like sex, drugs, and something called like it's this weird music where they take rocks and they roll them around to make weird beats and that?
That sounds awful. I doubt that will ever catch on. Although I do like the other two things.
I don't know, man. I think rock and roll is the wave of the future.
I don't think Rolling Stones will ever catch on.
So, should we start calling you Smiley the Younger now, or?
Absolutely.
We are not calling you Smiley the Younger.
Then how
Oh,
about Lord
Smiley.
Smiley?
Lord Smiley, lead the way.
You are John or Chuckles if I'm feeling angry.
Smiley 2, the Smiling.
Smiley 2 Electric Boogaloo.
And with that, John will start to dance.
All right. So you follow Zeke, and he takes you through the tunnels outside of Belsimer. You're not sure. Why don't if you're proficient in survival, make me a check to kind of find out which direction you're going.
Nope.
The what now?
If you're proficient in survival.
Oh,
If you're
fuck no.
proficient in survival, make me a check. So that might just be Jess. I assume he's proficient, but maybe
Who
not.
needs to be proficient in survival? And I don't think he is with his +2.
Are you proficient
Oh
in
no.
survival?
Yeah, he's not. Never mind. All right,
Nope.
so not.
I'm not. I suck at survival.
Eh,
What do
we
I look like? A ranger? Or
Oh,
something?
Yeah, so you guys don't.
good one.
You guys aren't sure which way you're going. It's hard to tell
Whoa,
directions
whoa, whoa, whoa,
when
whoa.
you're
No, that's not
underground.
true. That's not true. I can. Your group cannot become lost except by magical.
Well, you're not lost. You're just not sure which, like if you're heading east or west or north or south. You're not sure which direction you're headed
Hmm.
because you're not walking on terrain that you know.
You're underground. There's
If
no
only
sky.
we had the keen mind feet, we would know which way is north. If only the more feats.
But you walk for a bit, following Zeke, and going through these hallways, and he brings you to a passage. Says, "All right. So if you head down this way, that's gonna bring you straight into Belsimer, and you're kind of you guys come into what's a big opening, much larger than these other tunnels you've walked through. And it seems kind of like a main thoroughfare, and the stone here is nicer and more intricate, and not necessarily more well kept. It's equally old and decrepit in that sense. and kind of breaking apart. But it seems like when this was well kept, it was this kind of ornate roadway and tunnel. It says, if you follow this, that will take you to one of the main entrances of Belsimer. I'll be careful because it's likely guarded, but if you
So
go
just
that way,
give us a heads up. What the guy you're great, the leader. What does he look like?
yes, well, like I said, his name is Ron. He's Sparkmuffin. He's got a large gray beard and wiry gray hair. He's short like me. He's thin like me. He has a squeaky voice. Not like me. My voice is very deep. And what else? I mean, he has small fingers. What else do you want to know?
Are you saying something about him with that insult?
No, I mean, I don't know. I just looked at my fingers and I thought of it. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Smiley, the younger. Do not look down on me for my foolish ways.
It's okay. We get you.
Well,
So
We will
Power-
find him. We will
Need
bring
a-
him
you
back
need a
to you.
different patron saint.
he disappeared while he went into the city to investigate. There's some changes that have happened there recently. I went in to investigate, see what was going on. So he likely headed to one of the geodes. You'll see them immediately upon entering the city. There's 4 geodes at the corners of the city.
Do you know what these changes were or are? Or is that what he was investigating?
That's what he was investigating. There's some sort of energy emanating from a few of the geodes.
if he just disappeared while he was investigating that place, how do you know who's taken by the drow?
Well, who else would it be?
Mind flares?
Well, but the
Cultists?
Mind Flayers rule the drow. The drow are like the foot soldiers. They control them with these little iron rods in the back of their necks.
Oh,
Is
so
that
that's-
what we saw? I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah, I'll pull
You
it. I'll
guys
pull it out
better-
of the.
That information alone is worth payment.
How exactly do they control them with rods in their necks?
It's like a
Magic.
conduit for their psionic
Conduit?
abilities.
It's a condom.
They
Those
use
aren't
magic.
Are those
Jess. They use
invented yet?
magic.
You mean a
Condoms
sheepskin?
are like as old as human history, man.
You mean sheep guts?
Are these rods ribbed for the drow's pleasure?
Oh, God.
Is it his side, her side? You know, like one's heated, the other's cool.
Strawberry flavored?
The Zeke just starts cracking up. He's like,
Did they
Smiley, I see why you keep company with these folks. I thought they were assholes to begin with, but they seem hilarious.
Oh no, we're
They're
assholes
both.
too.
Fair enough.
Don't listen to them, Zeke.
Wait, we're not assholes. I thought that was what we tried to portray to people.
Oh no, we're
No, no, no.
definitely
We're
assholes.
like-
We just
We're
happen to be
major
hilarious too.
assholes.
See, we're
Well,
not
then I
colonel
think that-
assholes. We're major assholes.
So we just go down this main
Baseball.
thoroughfare and then head for the geode, the nearest geode, or what?
Sure, you'll likely find him. Well, I don't know where you'll find him.
I mean,
I
we
hope
could
they
stand
didn't
in
take
the
him
middle,
back to the temple. Does
stand in the
the-
middle, yell out for
The temple in the
anyone
middle there?
to come see us.
Temple of Doom.
Yes, you know of it.
Yeah,
Temple of the Primordials, what it's called.
the temple of the
Is it
primordials. Okay,
Do
It's in the
they?
center of the city.
and that's
Stick
where
up.
the drow and therefore the mind flayers typically reside.
Yes, that's where the Mind Flayers reside. I don't
Nice.
think many drow. Well, maybe some, but that's kind of their headquarters.
Nice. Okay, so
you
fantastic.
told us not to head back to fight the mind flayers while we go here to rescue your governor, who possibly is taken by a place where it's full of even more mind flayers.
Well, yes, I figured that at least give you a reason if you're going to risk your lives, right?
That's fair.
Who knows? Maybe might be the same mind flayer.
And you don't need to fight them. I just want you. And he's not. I don't think us humble gnomes are on the radar of the mind flayers. The drow don't like us because we steal from them sometimes, but I don't think the mind flayers care about us. We're pretty sneaky. I don't know how much they're aware of our presence even.
Oh,
Do you
what
think,
one
do
other
you
thing?
think
One
they
other
can
thing.
only see so high up, you know? It's a
Yes,
just a
those
hope.
tentacles kind of get in the way of the periphery.
Question, Zeke: is there anything other than mind flayers and drow in there? Any other large groups of creatures kicking around?
Not particularly large groups, but there are certainly other creatures and monsters in there.
Okay. Sounds like we have a governor to go save.
Great.
I'm looking forward to killing more drow personally.
Me too.
Lady Bellabranta, I want you to go with Zeke here. Zeke, could you take her back to where you guys stay? Something or what?
Yeah. No, I could take them. I could take her.
Mhm.
I'll give you a secret since you haven't turned on me yet. The exit to the surface is in our stronghold.
I gotta assume that.
Okay.
We'll make
I
it
don't
back
suppose you're
there,
willing to
then.
tell us which direction your stronghold's in.
If we know
I
that,
think
then
when
the
I
mind
think
flayers
if
will
we
read our
find their
minds.
yeah, and if we find the governor, then he'll just know how to take us there.
Precisely.
I see. Fair. All right.
You all are smarter than you look.
I
Come
don't know
on,
about that.
I am Smiley, the younger. I am a genius.
It's true. He's probably the smartest in the group, to be honest.
What do you define as smart?
What's 6 times 6?
More than one. That's all you need to know.
66.
Now let's get moving.
Second D&D game in a row that that Ryan's characters have been asked math questions.
Mhm.
True.
For similar reasons.
All right, well, I'm gonna carry on with this fine lady, and he kind of holds up to like take her arm in his, and Severus stoops down and kind of lets him like hold on to her arm.
Adorable.
I wonder how the ceilings are over there. Is she gonna get back problems? Or...
I assume she will be okay. It's got to be more comfortable than kicking around with us assholes.
Hey Eric,
Yeah,
it's mourning for the sake of refilling an item, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
It's been dawn for the sake of that. Yeah, for sure.
It's
All right, so as you guys part ways, you guys are headed down this thoroughfare towards the city. Is that correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking for
All right.
geodes. Can't miss them, right?
Sure.
All right, so let's just take a quick like 5-minute break, and
Okay.
we'll come back and then continue our adventure.
Coolio.
Have you seen
Okay.
this coronavirus? Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa.
Susan! Wait, what is that? Is that Susan?
I think it's Eric somehow.
Eric!
It is Eric.
Help
It is
us.
Eric.
I'm muting him.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, well, I'll see you later, Eric.
I'll post a message in.
For a second, I thought it was me running over the Ethernet cable and that made something happen, but no. I don't think they could make that happen.
It sounds insect chittering. I'm thinking Eric has revealed his true form.
So Max has been asleep this whole time. You think if I put him down, he'll stay asleep? Because I'm considering just holding him. You know, he'll stay asleep if I hold him.
He will
And then
definitely
knock
wake
him
up when you.
out.
Dude, fucking the coronavirus is scary as hell.
Hey. He's making cute noises.
What do you guys think of the coronavirus? Let's talk.
I mean, what have said so far?
Do you know in Italy there's 631 deaths and 724 recovered?
I
To be
live,
fair, the Italian medical system is not known for its efficiency or quality.
I think Eric's mic isn't doing anything anymore. Just unmuted him, and it's back to...
Okay, let me test this
Ah.
theory.
He was
Oh,
doing
but-
something. He was making weird insect chittering.
Oh, that's all right.
I
Yeah,
am
bet on the
moving.
coronavirus. The place I moved to is like literally 5 miles from a big airport, so I'm a little.
Wait, you're in New York, right, Eric? Yeah. Apparently, kids haven't really been affected the same way that adults have, which is nice.
I mean, I'm
For me.
I'm not too concerned about it in the sense of that. Like, I think it is mostly you're at risk if you're like an old person. But
You are
Yes.
still at risk of being hospitalized, even as a younger person.
yeah,
They were, Chinese. They were talking about the way that they classified the virus. They called it mild cases, severe cases, and critical cases. And their classification was the following: mild cases was hospitalization, but not on a respirator, like something like they were oxygenating, like they were giving you what do you call it? The stupid oxygen tank. They didn't give you an oxygen tank, but you were still, alive, doing well.
Mhm.
But you're basically like still hospitalized. They still had to monitor you. You still had to come in. Then severe cases were people who couldn't breathe on their own and had to use a tank. And then critical cases were organ failure. And 20% of the 20% of the people coming into Chinese hospitals were in critical condition. So I don't know, man. It's a little
That's
Damn.
not my understanding. The virus, my understanding was most people who don't have some form of like immunity issue or something like that, it presents simply as a mild respiratory infection. Like, it doesn't actually present that bad for most people, and that's what makes it so dangerous, because it so easily transfers because people don't think they're that sick.
Mhm.
There was a doctor in Canada, I believe, and he was saying that he was seeing patients. There was 12 people who got the case. Out of the 12, only 4 were showing severe symptoms. The other, what is that, 8 were just had mild symptoms. But the 4 that were, one of them had pre-existing conditions, and he was in critical condition. And the other 3 were healthy, like young adults, and they were all exhibiting like pretty severe critical condition, and they had to be hospitalized and yada yada yada. So I don't know, man. It seems kind of scary. Governments are taking it really seriously. They're completely quarantined, like the fucking country of Italy.
Yeah, it's just pretty crazy.
Apparently some of the symptoms, it could put you in a coma. Apparently it affects your nervous system, so for some patients. And that's why you saw some people fall in China and just fall to the street. Apparently it can make you go into a coma.
Great.
I don't know, man.
It seems like the scariest thing about this thing is what people don't know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no immunity to it either. So
Well,
even
no.
though the flu can affect people, and we usually have like our bodies are able to attack it. But with this thing, like they don't really know how it affects us. So our bodies aren't equipped to really fight it the same way that it would be like the common flu. So it's a lot more for severe. And they're thinking that it could possibly be contagious right now and like hit a lot of people, and then kind of go and move to like the more southern region later on, and then come back and hit us in like a second wave or something like that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's a possibility of reinfection.
Yeah, and the mutating and all that shit too.
Mhm.
It's completely not contained at all. And America hasn't really been testing people. There's probably a lot more cases than what it shows.
All right. Well, on that note,
We're all gonna
Meanwhile,
die.
meanwhile, in the other world that's about to die.
um, you all are continuing on towards the entrance to Belsimer. As I kind of mentioned, this is a nicer, larger, more well-built road that you're on compared to the tunnels that you had been traveling through, some of which weren't even hewn stone. They kind of seemed to kind of sometimes merge with random geological like openings within the rocks. And so as you travel through, you begin to see some carved statues of various dwarvish, mostly dwarvish folk. You continue on. It's very dark in this pathway. Are you guys using that drift globe still?
Probably, I don't know, just for Sabelin.
Yeah, unless I could unless we really want to travel in the dark to kind of for stealth reasons. If we do, I could just kind of like
You could hold my
keep my hand on somebody's back. You want to be extra stealthy? Do
Yeah,
you want to do that or?
let's do it. Here,
Okie
here,
dokie.
Sabelin. Take my hand. Take my hand.
Where's your hand?
Over here. No, here. No, no.
It's
that's, no,
it's like, that's your tail. That's your tail. Up. I think I got it. There's your hand.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
there we go.
John is not helping the factor when
I
he's
can't
using
see in the
minor
dark
illusion.
either.
Don't even try.
Damn it.
John is using minor illusion to say here, also as Agony's voice to throw off Sibelin as he was searching.
I touch his butt at least once.
Yeah, for sure. At least once. So yeah, you guys continue down this road. You because they're in darkness, you eventually begin to see some lights in the distance that you can faintly make out. It looks like some sort of they're like kind of high up. And it looks like there's some sort of gate that there are kind of illuminated some torches or something on either crenellation or whatever that's called.
Do you see that?
Very faintly.
Another big door? Gate?
I mean, if there's lights in there, it's probably people in there.
Should we go make some new friends?
Probably more enemies rather than friends.
No, see, you don't know how we make friends. You're still new.
Right. Of course.
You
I
you
could
seem
send
to
over-
like us so much already. How much do you think random other strangers like us?
Right. Of course.
I could send there to scout.
Also a good idea.
All right. So you send Orpheus in to scout out?
Yeah, invisible. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, so you do. Orpheus heads on towards this gate. It's very large and fills up the entire opening of this tunnel. Like there's no space above it, right? The walls just completely connect from like floor to ceiling of this tunnel that you're walking through, and there is this iron gate that sits between the stone walls, and on either side of it are two like towers, it seems, with openings in them through which you see that torchlight. The openings are about 20 feet up on these towers.
Okay, I'll send him up there then.
All right. And he's invisible, you said?
Yes.
All right, no problem. So he goes on up and peeks on in to one of them. There seem to be a group of about 7 drow just sitting on in there, not paying too close of attention. 2 of them are sitting like by the opening, kind of looking out, roughly, not super intent on anything.
Okay.
The others are like playing dice and just kind of hanging out.
Ah, interesting. And you said there's 2 of these towers? Is that right?
Yeah.
And there's lights coming from both of them?
Yep.
7 in this one. I'll send him over to the other one.
All right, so he goes on over to the other side.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same exact thing. Just drow hanging out. In this one, there is kind of
Drow.
one drow that you notice is sitting in the corner in more elegant robes off to herself that's not really engaging with the others.
Look like maybe a caster type or something like that?
You could make me an investigation check, I suppose.
Okay. Would this be mine or Orpheus's?
This would be, I guess, yours because you're looking through his eyes.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay. All right. I'll call him back. Okay, we got 14 drow, 7 in each tower. One of them looks like it might have, like, I don't know, one of them's wearing a dress.
Wait, male drow in a dress or female drow in a dress?
Oh, no, it was definitely a female drow.
That's scary.
I checked the
mean,
curves.
Sometimes, elves all look like girls.
I mean, that's true though.
Do
you
I
can tell
look
the
like a
difference
girl?
between-
Well, I'll put it this way. I'll sort of like do the sort of
You
curve
would
of
look
the
very
female
nice
body
in
with my
dress.
hand. Like I'll make sort of that curving motion. I'll put it this way: if it's a guy, I'm into their guys. Then
We already knew that.
shut up.
Was there any sign of a spark muffin?
No, I didn't see any gnomes or anything like that.
Probably not in the towers if they are keeping him somewhere.
You would have noticed on either side of these towers, there are like cranks. It seems large cranks in both towers.
Mhm.
You also notice that there are doors on the towers that lead into the walls, and the walls have like little openings as well.
Okay.
Though there's no one in the towers or in the walls, it seems.
Okay. But it looks like if need be, they could open up those doors and go into the walls, essentially.
Exactly.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is shock and awe, simultaneous hit, as much power as we can muster.
Blow up the towers?
I don't know if we can blow up the towers, but I bet if we were to, say, launch simultaneous fireballs into them, that would probably ruin somebody's day.
Maybe.
Also, the drift globe, which can do daylight once a day, and if they're drowned, that might, mess their eyes a little bit.
Maybe.
I got a boomerang.
Yes, John, we know.
I could throw an axe.
Here's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, they're all 20 feet up. Maybe what we do is Agony takes one tower, I take another. We throw fireballs in, and Jess, you can fly, right, with your wings.
Jess is
Do that.
concentrated on something else.
Yeah.
No, can't hear you.
Nope.
I don't
Looks
know.
like the lights on your headset are off. Did you maybe run out of battery?
Oh, when the light.
Oh, the
No.
light's just blinking.
No. Do the thing again.
I have the same headset, so
Do Sometimes it's weird.
Hello?
Oh wait.
Hello?
kind of heard him, but I
There
think
you
that was
go,
through
there you
your
go,
mic.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
You're back. You're
There
back.
you go.
What did you ask me?
You could fly, right?
Yeah, I can fly.
Okay, so there we go. So we have Jess fly up. John, you walk up. Well, is me and say John on one side, and Jess on another. Fireball, shots. There we go. Maybe that'll work.
So what happens with the lizard boy here?
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
You said there's a crank's little way to kind of get back, up there, or
It seems like the cranks are what opens the gate, right?
I could just stand right
Yeah.
at the gate in case any of them are, down there.
How
Wait a second,
climbable
so-
do the towers look?
So
It's pretty sleek stone. It would be
Yeah,
tough.
no.
Without any sort of ability, it would be pretty.
I mean,
Impossible.
I could have people fly, but then I'm going to be tapped out of magic between that and my fireball.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a way to open the gate from the inside, I can come in after that.
Oh, you want to open the gate? I can do that.
What?
See,
we
see,
can
Smiley
all-
Junior's got it.
why?
Yeah,
can,
like I can
I
just
can
open
carry
anything.
somebody. Like the pretty lass over here.
I have this skill that I remembered that, like, I can do a thing and snap my fingers and the door opens. It knocks a little loud, but it opens anything.
I'm gonna say that for after they're taken care of, because if it's pretty loud.
Well, we could
No,
also
I-
use that as a way to draw their attention, and then we don't have to maybe use 2 fireballs. We only need 1.
I mean, why not? Fire.
If all of a sudden the gate just swings open and a loud knocking noise, I imagine they might come right.
Or they appear out of the towers and shoot us.
How about
of
Well,
their
what if
archer
no
post.
one's there?
how about you guys just let out a rope from one of the towers for me to climb up after they both get fireballed?
It's not a bad idea.
I can do that too. Listen,
I mean,
I'm not
getting
a
you over
planning
getting
guy.
you over the wall at some point is not a problem. It's just like what happens in the near future.
If I
Um,
get close to the windows, I could throw my axe at them.
We could take it one tower at a time, just completely devastate one tower and get Sablin up there, have him turn the crank in that tower. Or something like that. I don't know.
Not sure.
Simultaneous fireballs. Along with simultaneous shots from John and Jess. How about that?
Yeah, it's just as long as you guys open the gate or let down a rope, I can catch up.
We'll get you in this somehow, Sable. If need be, I can have you fly.
Yeah, save it for emergency though, because we don't know what else is in there.
Exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm being retarded. I'm stupid. I could touch Sable, and we could just teleport up in there.
That does sound like it would solve some problems.
Okay, that sounds good. How did I do that?
My Thunderstep. Okay, yeah, we can just do that. Okay, so maybe let's see. Me and Sablin take a tower. Jess, Agony, John, you guys handle another.
Um,
That's fine.
John is thinking, okay, out of character.
Mighty.
Sam is going. The first rule of D&D is never split the party.
Technically splitting them, just attacking different sides.
No, we're totally splitting the party, man.
Nah, it's fine. Like what's the what's the distance between the towers? Like 50 feet, 100 feet?
1, 2, 3.
And how
It's about
many
50 feet.
stories?
Okay, 50 feet. That's not.
And
splitting
they're
the
about
party. We're
20
fine.
feet up.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm actually going to bring you guys to the map so you can see what you're dealing with. Let me just grab your
There's
characters.
definitely not another way to sneak in around the gate.
It does not seem so. I mean, you could get closer and try and look, but from here, it is just a stone gate that is completely blocking this passageway. Okay, here, I'm going to bring you guys to the map. And you're down here.
Oh, that's barely split. We got this.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, so trio over here, me and Sablin over here.
Okie dokie. Hey, what's our team motto? What can go wrong?
What can go wrong? And I
Nothing
do the
wrong.
pose. The pose that me and John practice at some point.
It was in a one shot. We'll just say that. The
should be-
semi-canonical one shots.
Wait, who's on my team again?
Me.
And Agony.
Right.
John can just climb up the
weird.
tower.
Yeah, I can just
Maybe I
walk
could
up the
summon.
side.
Maybe I could
walk
summon
up
a
the
demon
tower.
that would solve this problem.
So are you riding with me, Lass?
I guess so. But
And she's working with you. She's not necessarily riding with you.
yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully my tits didn't get any heavier since the last time you grabbed me.
I could weigh them for you. If you want.
No.
Do you
Don't
feel
even
like
think
you'd
about
be
it.
that accurate?
He wouldn't.
I'll feel something for sure.
If we are all quite done,
That's just
Because I have a couple of things on me that I could have you weigh.
can we focus on the mass murder we're about to commit?
Let's get this
Tower?
over with.
But I was gonna have him weigh my balls.
I have no doubt.
he should weigh them.
And he
I'm
pulls
good.
out a couple of ball bearings. I don't know if they're the same size.
I'm
They,
good.
they look slightly different. Jess, I think you really should.
So Artemis, should we just like go and let them do their thing?
And so yeah.
John gives the ball bearings a squeeze and a cough.
All right, so Sablin and Artemis at least begin approaching the
Right,
the,
right.
space,
Mhm.
the gate. How are you doing this? Are you just like rushing at it? Are you trying to sneak up?
Let's find out. Hold on.
There.
Because
Now,
how
here's my
close-
question: do you want to do this one at a time or simultaneous with the two groups?
Simultaneous, I think, just so that they can't, all pile
Okay.
into one. On it.
Well, John is gonna stealth up to the one on the left.
Yeah, like how close do you have to be to thunderstep in there?
Right here. Well, hang on.
Am I
If I'm not on
agony?
the ruler tool, like
Mhm.
right here, or here.
What
I'm stumbling forward, trying to follow you.
All right, so you're trying to sneak up to get close to that point
Yeah,
to
there
do
we
it.
go. Right where say.
Right where Sablin is, you're
Yep.
trying to get there, and then.
Mhm.
All right, so why don't you guys, as you begin to approach, because technically the second you guys are on this map, you're kind of within their visual range. Uh, why don't you guys all make me stealth checks? They're not paying super close attention, so this is about kind of being quiet and moving slowly and not drawing their attention.
Agony! Sable it!
I have
Where
disadvantage
are you? I
anyway.
can't see anything.
Oh my god.
Grab my
Okay.
claw.
All right.
You are
not worth
grabbing
getting
me
inspiration.
too tight.
All right. So
Stop.
Watch
Stop
where
yelling.
you're grabbing her. Only I grab her like that. And
Somebody
Blue's.
grab
Not
me, 'cause
grab
I
me
can't
like
see
this.
anything.
All right. So as you guys, I'm moving you back because they see you as you begin to approach.
God damn, stop yelling.
as as Sablin's kind of yelling to find directions, Agony gets a little indignant with the way that Jess is handling her, and you start to hear, "Who's there?" Or actually, I'm sorry, you don't hear that at all because they don't speak your language. You hear something yelled out, and then you hear kind of some yelling amongst these folk, and they seem. I guess you can't. You're about 100 feet away. Yeah, you can see that they're kind of getting ready and starting to gather their get ready, like prepared with their crossbows at the openings. So, but I'm not going to move any of them yet. I'm going to make us roll some initiative.
I get advantage.
Yes,
Wait,
you
did I
do.
do it? Wait, I might have rolled advantage. The 19's right.
Yeah, 19.
It automatically does advantage.
Womp.
Oh, so you should be at 19 then.
Yes,
Um,
I can change it.
That guy. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. All right. John, Agony, Artemis, Jesse. Is that right? Everybody's on there? Yes. Okay. So, as you notice that they catch you, they notice you, John. What are you doing?
Well, John, I think, was the stealthiest person here, so I don't think he's the one who gets noticed.
Well, they
But-
kind of notice the whole group. So,
I'm
and there's
going to
nothing
go-
to hide behind. So yeah, they do
Oh,
see you.
you think that, but that's about to change
All right.
because my action is to create a 5-foot rock that
All right,
I'm then going to hide inside of.
All right,
Maybe
so-
phallically shaped slightly.
So you move up.
30 feet, and then bonus action to hide in the rock.
All right, and create a rock. And because you were first on the turn order, I'll say you had time to do that, like immediately in reaction to them reacting. So make me. Oh, well, I guess I'll just use your stealth check from before.
Okay.
Because you're able to just kind of hop in that rock and do your thing. Next, you all, let me just see real quick. You hear. What's the range on this? Okay, yeah. You hear a voice call out. As you can see, stepping into the light, this kind of feminine robed drow who calls out in common and says, "Don't take a step further, or you will be pierced with our bolts."
I got bolts too, boy.
And
Don't
that's
miss
all
Jinja.
she's gonna do.
It's always a good idea to tell your enemy what kind of weapon you're packing.
All right. So then, Jess, it's your turn.
Let's go, girl. Start flying.
Wait,
That's a bonus action to activate the wings, right?
Yep.
Okay, I do that. Whee!
I mean, I don't know what this. I can just hit them from over here. Oh God.
I think it is. You'll have to check that. I'll double
pretty-
check it.
It is.
I'm pretty sure.
We can delete our pin messages because I'd say whatever the words were. I forgot what I was gonna use for the words. I probably said it already.
It's in Draconic.
Oh, it's an action. It's an action to turn them on.
Yeah, most
It's an
items like that
action.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also,
So is the
you
ASMR racial.
you already have agony like grappled,
Mhm.
so that won't be an action because you were kind of prepared to move. And I'll say actually, if you wanted to, because you guys were kind of moving in, you can already have these out.
Oh.
That was like part of your prep as you were going in. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll move 60 feet, which is there on the map.
All right.
Here we go. Right here. And then Agony will come with me.
Yeah.
No,
Although
I
you
can't
will be
fit.
half speed because you're carrying someone.
Oh. Then I only move 30 feet if that's the case.
Yeah, when you're dragging someone with you, you're half speed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unless you are one size larger.
And I believe. let me just
Okay.
check.
What's my range on this freaking bow?
Crossbow.
Heavy
100,
crossbow?
100, 400.
Yeah, what kind
Sure.
of bow is it?
Crossbow.
But you know what? You can't use a crossbow while you're carrying her. That's a two-handed weapon.
Really?
I'm
I drop
fairly
her.
sure.
Oh my goddamn.
Priorities. Sorry, babe.
I'll double check, but I think a crossbow.
Oh, absolutely
pretty
it is
sure
unless
it's
you're using a hand
two-handed.
crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's a hand crossbow, exactly.
It's two-handed. It's the heavy crossbow.
Can't I do that while holding her?
No.
Can't she be on my back?
I mean, I guess.
Can't she be on my back while I'm hands free?
Sure. All right, but then Agony can't use
Yeah, but then
her
I can't
hands.
cast.
And then how would you
It's gonna be one or the other.
wings if you're on like she's on
Put
your
me down. I
back?
can shoot from over here.
All right, so Agony, do you just like wiggle free?
Yeah, I don't let him take me.
Okay, fine. Then I'm screw
And
it.
she could shoot from back here. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go up to here without her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot the guy who said not to shoot or not to approach.
All right, but as you do, you come in within their range, and a lightning bolt shoots out at you. So I need you to make me a dexterity save. I said not to
Okay.
get any closer, and she shoots this lightning bolt at you. and it slams into your chest, and you take 32 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god, that hurts.
He doesn't have to be within 10 feet of me, does he? Because I can't see.
No,
No.
he's not.
Damn.
Nowhere near. Okay.
Yeah, here,
59 minus 32, you said? Okay. 27.
actually, just for the purposes of making this fun for you, I'm gonna give you a little bit of light.
Oh, I mean,
Sablin.
we're gonna get up in there pretty soon. I'm pretty sure, so I'm not too worried about it.
Actually, Sablin, belay that because I cannot get
Ow.
us there. We're 10 feet short.
Oh. Well,
You can walk and then do it.
Wait, how far
No, I
is
mean,
this
no,
lightning
even
bolt
factoring
move?
that in.
Oh.
Is this
I can't
within
get
The
a
lightning bolt
75
has
feet?
100. The lightning bolt has 100-foot range.
Fuck. Okay.
It's like
Okay.
it's like a straight line of 100 feet.
Well, fuck
so
that
when you
bitch.
carried Agony, you were
I'm
like just
attacking.
outside of it. But yeah, you come in.
So,
So
I
you
still
fly
have-
forward with your crossbow loaded.
mhm.
You've not spent an action. You've just used your movement.
I'm within 75 feet, so I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. Oops, that's just to cast it.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yep,
And
no
then
problem.
I will attack with my crossbow, and I believe I get 3 attacks because of one of my abilities. If you use the action attack, you can make an additional attack on your first turn during combat. I also get plus 10 speed. I didn't even realize that. Okay, cool. Anyway, shooting. He's a humanoid, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A drow. for
Okay,
sure.
that'll be 15. Does 15 hit?
15. Oops. 15 will hit. Yes.
I don't think 11 hits. I doubt that.
11 does not hit. No.
23.
23 will hit.
There's no sneak attack damage, so it's going to be 15 plus 17 plus 5. Now, does it Hunter's Mark work every attack or just the first attack? Ugh.
Every
Spells.
no one attack per. Well, no, I don't know.
You choose a creature
Oh.
you see within the
Attack.
range of physically mark you spell it deal bottom d6 whenever you hit the creature with a weapon attack. Okay, cool. Yep, sounds good to me. So,
Mhm.
that's 5 plus 5, so that's 10 plus 15 plus 17.
And why? The extra +6 is from your favorite enemy.
Yes.
Damn,
It's +6.
that's
Yeah.
wild.
Because I'm a hunter, or whatever the fuck it is. Or
Gloomstalker.
yeah, Gloomstalker. I have greater favorite enemy. We get level 6, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah.
Level 6, you are ready to hunt even deadlier games. Choose the number of favorite enemies, and you gain benefits against the chosen enemy, which is dragons for me. Against your favorite enemy, including an additional language. Your bonus to damage rolls against all your favorite image increases to +4. Additionally, you have advantage on saving throws against spells by the greater favorite enemy.
Oh, there you go. So you. Oh, by the greater favorite enemy.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
Okay,
It'd
so
be plus
that
six.
should
Roll
be.
it otherwise.
11 anyway.
So that should be. And that's a magic crossbow. Is that why you get the
Which is
+1?
+1. Yeah.
Okay, so you get. So that should only be a +4, not a +6.
Yeah.
So those are both just 2 less.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, still, it's a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Just ain't no joke. All right. So that's still let's see. 20, 40,
So it's
33.
38?
20, 30. No, 33. Because you don't get sneak attack.
Plus 5. 2 hunter marks.
Yep.
I rolled 5 twice. So it's,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, it should
So,
be
yeah,
38.
38. Yep, that's right. Oof. Okay. What a turn.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's a new
Hey,
character.
hey,
I
Ben.
apologize.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay, why can't I not edit that? There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, you do some serious damage. Just 2 crossbow bolts shoot into the chest of this creature, and she's like, ah! Cries out in pain a bit. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Sabellin. You can see this these lights off in the distance, but you can't see around you at all. Everything around you is pitch black.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to reactivate the diff robe
Okay.
because getting shot at while I can't see. I think that counts as blinded, right? So they'd have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, I can control this one.
You can't control it?
That one is that in the miscellaneous. Is there another one that's controllable by me? Somewhere?
Here, I don't know why that one isn't. Let me see. The drift globe. Is that under your... Oh.
Oh wait, no, I was stupid. I had the wrong thing on.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
You got it?
Yeah, my bad. All right, so
problem.
I'm gonna say screw this and clap twice to turn on the drift globe, and I'll turn back to Art and say, all right, how much closer do I have to be to do the Thundercept?
Let's see. We need to be within 90 feet of the tower.
That tower's
I need
more than 90
Need to
feet.
be within 90 feet of it. Yeah.
All
So
right,
that's here.
and 30 feet is just shy of it.
Yeah.
I'm just
like I
gonna say,
said.
I'm just say, all right, stay behind me. I'm gonna get us there, and I'm just gonna run up forward. Let's see here. So 25 or 30? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, 30. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast something I haven't casted in a long time, Shield of...
Oh, nice.
All right, nice.
And yeah, I'm just gonna hold my shield up. It's glowing a bit now, and I'm just gonna stand there, ready for Artemis to fall behind.
All right.
End my turn.
So you cast Shield of Faith. And you run forward, and that's the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ryan, I just saw your message. The +4 was because it goes, that +6 goes down to +4. So basically add all those numbers, -4, and that was 38.
Sorry, I'm a little inebriated from all the alcohol I've been drinking. +4 is for greater enemy to damage?
Yep.
+1 because it's a magical crossbow. Am I incorrect
Yep.
on that?
Nope, that's right. So on the
So-
rolls that you had, it was a +7 to your normal damage. So
oh,
it
I
should
thought
have
it was
been
a +6.
it was a +6 and then also the +1, which made it a +7.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
these drow are going to disperse. At least some of them are. 30 feet. Alright, so these guys are going to use their action to dash. Get along those walls. As are these guys. Okay. So, oops. And dash over here, and then... Okay. Oh, not their turn yet. Okay. So let's see, these 3 and that 1 have attacks against you. So, who's coming closest? Alright, these ones are going to attack. This guy's going to attack Jess. Oof.
Ow. Yep.
Oh, but they're just little dinky drow. So that does 8 damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Yeah, I'm thinking of yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. You might be outside of there. Oh no, you're just within this guy's range.
Great. I should move
So-
back. Good to know.
This guy too. Okay. Without having otherwise it would have been disadvantage. All right, but you shrug off the poison, no problem. This one will shoot at you as well since you're so much closer than everyone else.
Oh, great.
Ooh, and that one does 10 damage.
And the
You don't need
poison
to make the
hurts.
con save again. It's
Oh.
once you make the save, you're immune to it for the next day. So now you're just immune to that poison. You're good.
For the next day. Let's go.
Yep. All right, and then these other two, because everyone's at disadvantage for them, they're gonna shoot over at Sablin, and he's closer to their side of the tower. All right, so Sablin, 20 and 10. Does a 20 hit you? I think.
Usually yes, but not right now because I shield of fate.
Oh, you motherfucker! I'm not gonna be able to hit you with anything. So he sees the perfect shot right into the crook of your armor, just dings away from divine light, and you hear a curse in Undercommon.
Oh, I forgot how good this thing was.
These warriors now are going to kind of spread out, and they will also fire some crossbows. I believe they get... Oh, nope, they just get one crossbow attack. They're not that good with those. All right, so... these two on this side are going to still focus on Jess, because he's the only one within their range again. Yeah. Sorry, Jess.
It's my fault. It's Ryan the player, not just the character.
He just got eager and rode in, but the first one misses. The second one with a 22 will hit for 9 more damage. And these ones will focus over towards Sablin as well. Ooh, a crit with the
boy.
first one. So, but only 10 damage. But I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. First one's gonna be for concentration on my shield of faith. Second one's gonna be for the poison.
Okay. All right. Good on that. Good on that. All right.
Perfect.
So no problem. All right. So as these guys have all kind of lined up now and are shooting out from the edges here, that is the end of their turn. Artemis.
Okay. This is very interesting. I could make you uncomfortable up there, but I think I'm just with the plan of me and Sable and get. So I'm gonna walk up. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the plan, and I will Eldritch Blast. This guy right here. Eldritch Blast.
Which one is that? I'll give them colors.
Yeah, this one. The first one. There we go.
Okay.
Red.
The red one. Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
For 4. And I will not push him back. And do it again. Another 27. Okay.
Oof.
For 7.
All right, so it's a total of 21. All right, nice. So you do some damage.
And that'll do me.
Okay. So you rush forward, shooting your Eldritch Blasts.
Mhm.
Agony, you've refused to be carried forward by Jess and seen him just get obliterated as he approached this tower. What are you doing?
I'll move a little closer. And I'm just going to throw a fireball right about there. I like that spot.
Ooh, all right.
And I gotta roll it. And then that would help.
Yep, I'll roll some saves. So this
Wow.
first one will be for the mage. No. Then these two fancier guys. Success on the purple guy.
Agony, did you
Failure.
have some way to reroll ones or something?
Not to level 8.
Ah, okay.
I can
And
reroll ones on
success.
heals.
Ah, that's
Okay.
it.
So it doesn't matter on that guy's success. He is dead anyway.
8.
And then this one takes 26. Okay, done. And then this one takes half at.
And I will actually use a necklace charge to set
Okay.
people on fire.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. So that's. If you could just try to remind me,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
3 damage at the start of their turns.
yeah.
Quick question: how far up is the tower again?
About 20 feet
20 feet. Okay.
from the
And
bottom.
you said there are
to the-
doors on either side that they could run through?
Yeah, there's basically doors that go out onto the walls, and there are like a stairwell that starts to lead down in the back of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they can like go down the stairs, or they can go out the door onto the wall, which a few of them it seems have. You can see that, Artemis. I guess nobody else could really see that very well. All right.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So you fireball the fuck out of that tower. Do some
Mm-hmm.
damage. Is that the
They
end of your
are
turn?
on Fire, yes, it is.
You're good. That's the end of your turn.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
All right, John. Back to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna run up to here with a dash as a bonus action. And then I'm going to dodge because I realized there's a lot more people here than I thought there were.
As you rush forward, you see you kind of come into vision all these drow just lining the wall with their crossbows at the ready. And you take the dodge action.
Yes,
Okay, great.
because that bonus action dashed.
All right. Now this. God. Let's see, I think this persists, right? Okay. Are you within? Let me see. All right. That female spellcaster looks over to you and mutters something in Undercommon, and then casts a spell, and webs shoot out towards you. So I need you to make me a. Oh no, it's when you start your turn. You just become covered in these webs.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm covered in sticky white stuff. Got it.
What did that say? 20-foot cube. All right, let me make that. So yeah, you just become covered in that stuff, and then you guys see her kind of disappear and back away from that door, or from that opening in the tower, and you can no longer see her clearly.
Hmm.
All right, so that's the end of her turn. Jess,
And she
as you're
took
flying
damage.
forward.
Oh
Yeah,
how
she
far,
did. Thank you. How much
How
damage did
far
she
is
take?
3.
And it takes an action to get rid of that.
I think so. Wait, I don't remember.
And I can still see her in the tower.
Yeah, it takes an action to put out that fire.
Yeah, you can still see her, just barely. Kind of, you're seeing her escape through, because she's still in dim light, I believe.
Oh,
Lag.
What's up?
she's attacking her.
You're cutting out. I can't quite hear what you're saying.
Nope.
All right, I think you're back.
It's back here.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my crossbow on my person that's 100 mark.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Do it.
Does 10 hit? Probably
10
not.
is not
Does
gonna
21
hit,
hit?
no. 21 will hit, yes.
Okay, that'll be 16 plus 5. And is that accurate in the numbers now? Is that right?
Let me just double check. Yep,
I think
that
it
looks
is.
right to me.
16 plus 5, so that's whatever that is, 21. She did?
She's not, but she's close.
God damn it! She's still on fire though, right?
She is on fire.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna.
that at the start of her turns that she takes that?
Yes.
Correct.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm out. I'm moving back. I'm going to move way away. I'm gonna go flying over here somewhere. Let's go 60 feet. So I'm over here now. I'll stand behind Artemis. I bet you go right here. Perfect. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so you fly back. You shoot your crossbow and fly backwards.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, Sablin, it's your turn.
Jez, what are you doing back here? I thought you were supposed to be carrying Agony.
Plans change, boy.
Speaking of plans, how much further until we can do the thing, Artemis?
Don't worry too much about it. It's about to become very uncomfortable up there.
Oh, I guess I'll just keep running forward then.
Yeah, just keep running forward.
Alright, I'm going to use my action to dash 60 feet forward. Let's see just how many squares that is. About here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to whip out my Arjani sword and say, "Fire of mine, burn hot. I'm still working on it," and ignite my Arjani.
What are you trying to do there, Sablin?
I'm trying to do something cool, alright?
Sablin, you're embarrassing me in front of the cowboy.
Just because he's a cowboy doesn't mean he's that cool. Okay, he's a little cool, but come on. I just realized that the Arjani
He's
sword
been-
actually... Go ahead.
He's been ripping on us all day about how lame we all are. Okay, I'm trying to, and you're not helping. Go ahead.
I don't think you're lame. I think we're really cool.
Of course we are. We are the coolest people. He does.
I said need to know that. We just gotta believe in ourselves.
Oh, keep running.
Alright.
All right. So as you rush forward, you kind of draw a lot of attention to yourself, and suddenly a bunch of crossbow bolts just come firing out at you, Sablin.
Bring it.
Actually, first, before I do that, actually, no, none of those are on fire. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them hit you.
That's a nope on all of those.
And then these 3 over here are gonna over on John's side are gonna target him. 13, 14, 7. Right, so John, even though you're kind of somewhat hindered by these webs, you're able to maneuver around and dodge these crossbow bolts that come not too expertly fired. Sablin, you hear the drow in front of you scold their colleagues in some way, and then you see more crossbow bolts, but they come shooting past you. And let's see. Oh God, it's either that's out of range. Okay, all right. So I guess they're just gonna shoot wildly. So they're gonna have disadvantage. I'm gonna say one of these comes at Artemis, and one comes at Agony. The first one at Artemis, 16, and the second at Agony, 11.
Yep, that's a hit.
It hits.
Jeez, all right. So this is Artemis's damage, and so 9 to Artemis, 8 to Agony. I need both of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
AFK, just a moment, got a phone call.
Wah, wah. Oh wait,
All right, so
I could add my thing.
I can add my thing.
So many things.
Lots of things. What is it? It's a D4, I believe. No, 2D4. Sweet.
Hang on, where's my... There I am.
Ooh.
All right, Agony, you're fine. And Artemis, you're fine. You guys
Okay.
shrug it off. So you guys just take the damage. You shrug off the poison. You're immune to it now. And then these two on this side are going to target John. So it's a 24 and a 25. Oh, geez.
The 14 will miss, but the 25 will hit.
Oh,
it
because
was
you're taking the
dodging.
dodge action. That's right. Thank you for reminding me that.
I will uncanny dodge, so I only take 4.
Okay, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw. All right, so you are poisoned, and oh no, you didn't fail by 5 or more. All right, so you're just poisoned. So you feel this poison tip of the crossbow pierce into you, and the poison surges into your body. All right, Artemis, it's back to you.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna move this way a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I can see a little bit better that way. And I'll move a very tentative 2 squares up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I've got a bit of a better view now. So let's see. Let me measure something real quick now that I can see everybody. Okay, so they're not quite big enough. Yeah. The original plan. To cast a new spell. We don't actually have a template for it, but I'll draw the. I've already got the lines laid out for it. So
Okay.
Boop. And let's see, get the line tool. That's fine. From here to here, and from there to 1, 2. This. Boop. There. So everything in that space is going to be affected. I'm creating a 30-foot sphere in that area. And what Artemis does is he reaches out and he goes to cast Fireball, but given the dire situation, he's going to sort of push a little bit more as he does that. He reaches out into the weave and to call up this Fireball, and when he pushes a little bit more, he pushes a little bit further than he thought. He reaches into the weave and then suddenly into the space past the... he feels something crack. He feels a sudden rush of power and sickness. He grasps it and pulls it into this world. And I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance on that spot over there.
Okay.
Spooky.
I call it the microwave
Sickening
spell.
Radiance.
In that area needs to give me a con save, or it's going to take 22 radiant damage, and it's going to get a level of exhaustion.
Okay. All right. So con saves. We'll just go left to right. Success, just barely. Failure. Failure. Success. Success. So on a success, it says they take
I think
no
they should-
damage.
Yeah, I think there's one more. Is that 5 rolls?
Yeah, that was 5.
Oh, okay. Then, oh, yeah, you're fine then. Yeah. Yeah. If they succeed, they take no damage. Otherwise, they take the was it 22 and exhaustion.
22. All right, so this one just dies outright.
That would mean
This one right
imps
here.
for me.
And this one, where's the other one that failed? The second one here. Takes 22, alright. And is exhausted.
And that whole area erupts.
What happens in that area?
I think he cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Josh,
think
you there?
disappeared.
Alright, I'll look up the spell, but something happens in this 30-foot sphere. I'm just going to kind of make it a T so we can get a better idea of exactly where this thing is. But, Agony, as you see Artemis erupt this sickening radiance in this sphere on the right hand whatchamajig tower. That is his turn. What are you doing?
Can I reach these kids? Probably. Hold up. Oop. Did I click that? Oh yeah. I'm gonna twin that. Oh no.
Okay, twin firebolt. Who are you targeting?
Purple. And I guess that guy.
No, orange. Okay. The first. Actually, these guys are very quick. So they just dodge out of the way. Both of your firebolts are gonna miss.
Well, shit. I'm not gonna move any closer.
All right, John. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as this web is just kind of this like globby web is all around you.
21.
All right, so yeah, no problem. You're able to just kind of dodge out of the way as these webs fall around you, and can now move freely outside of them.
Now, can I throw at the person?
You don't have a line of sight. You're gonna need to get like straight in front of the tower if you want to do that.
But what about these people?
Yep, you can hit them. Yeah, you can see them through the opening in the tower, in the wall.
Cool. I want to try this thing out. So the one on the far right of those, the orange dot. I'm gonna do the bonus damage as well.
Okay.
I don't think a 10 hits though.
10 is not going to hit them. Oh, did you see the
Yes.
thing that I put in your... Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant to point that out. But you saw it. You got it. Okay.
And then again, I'm going to, this time... Fuck, I don't know. Do nothing. No, as a bonus action, I will actually dash, and then I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay.
Hug the wall.
And you do, as you throw that boomerang, because it misses, it just loops back and you catch it as you're running closer. So you
And then
still have it.
Does it still return if I hit?
It does not. It like drops next to them
Okay.
if you hit. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. This you just kind of hear a scream in Undercommon from the back of this leftmost tower, from that feminine drow. And those of you who had a line of sight on her, it seems like she goes down the stairs, and you lose your line of sight. And that's it on her turn. Jess, what you doing?
Jess will move forward slightly. Let me take a look at some measurements here. He's going to take the maximum range where he doesn't have disadvantage because I am a meta gamer. Okay. And he's going to shoot this boy. Red boy?
All right, shoots the red boy.
Question. Did this guy die who's over here? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, which one?
The one that was on fire, who I was shooting a million times?
You just saw them give out a yell,
They did.
yell some kind of command, pat
Okay.
out the flames that were on them, and then go down the stairs at the back of the tower.
Damn it. My one job. Okay. Well, then I shoot the red boy. But before I do, I use my hunter's mark, 90 feet. So I will move.
Oh
Let's
wait,
see, where
those
was
I
I?
forgot. I'm sorry. Those flames did their damage right at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
So, you actually that drow you saw call out commands, go to pat the flames out, and fall over dead
Yay!
because
Okay,
it literally
cool.
had 2 damage after your last attack.
Love it. Beautiful. Okay, so if they die, I think I can move it, right? If your target drops
Yeah. Yep.
to 0
You
before
can
the
move it.
spell ends, you can use a bonus action on the next turn to mark a new creature.
Yep, you can
Okay.
do that.
So yeah, I will move up slightly. I will use my hunter's mark to mark this boy right here. I will shoot him, and then I'll move back a little bit. So,
All right.
bam. 17. 11.
Neither of those will hit as these ones are those real fast drow that you fought before,
Got it.
who seem to be able to dodge quickly.
Okay, well that's unfortunate. I move back slightly here, and then I end my turn.
Okay. Sablin.
All right, I'm going to run up another 30 feet. And they should be just in front of the little tower, and I'm going to cast Misty Step. Can I, with the 30 feet from Misty Step teleporting, would I be able to get up into that?
Yeah, so yeah, basically you can move with the 30 feet. You could move into that space a little bit. You would be kind of deeper in a little bit.
Okie dokie. So you can do like up to 30, so I can be a little short of me to do. I'm going to try and aim for right
Yeah.
behind the.
And what does I'm looking up? Josh, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm back here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when Sablin moves, needs to give a Constitution save.
Ooh, all right. Hey, Artemis, what's this? This doesn't look like fireball. What is this?
Along the shore, the cloud waves. You're good.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh. And I bamf into there, a little kind of fog filled like some translucent leaves, and I am going to take a couple attacks at.
All right. So you attack the red one.
Yes, sir.
Make your attacks. 16 will miss as they dodge out of the way with deft speed.
Oh, it's another one of these, and I take another swing. Oh no!
And they just kind of cock a smile at you and seem to prepare to put their crossbow away and get out their short sword.
I just with both the swings like nothing personal. Nothing personal. This isn't working.
All right. So at the end of your turn.
I'm trying to be cool, but it's not working.
All right.
That's literally what he yells to Artemis.
So
And that is my turn.
Okay. So the drow over here that are still in that sickening radiance are going to have to make saves again. Is that right?
That is correct.
All right. So that's a failure, and that's a failure. So they both die. As this radiance sickens them. The other two, oh god, they have no good play. You guys are all super far away. All right, they're going to, I guess, just shoot it. Artemis is the closest thing to them that they can see. But these are at disadvantage because he's out of their range. So, ooh.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so 21 damage as these drow have been practicing, I suppose.
God damn it. Okay. So you said 21, eh?
Yeah, 21 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's out of, or no, hang on, I would have, yeah, no. Okay, so I'm out.
Yeah, so you need to make me some saves on concentration.
Yeah, I get to it. I'll roll your stupid saves. Let's see. I get to add my proficiency bonus for concentration stuff. So 13 and 4.
You're fine. And these three are attacking John, but all of them miss. All right. Now these guys need to make saves. Who are in the space? Both of them succeed. This one's gonna move up here to flank Sablin. And they both get out their short swords, and they mutter something to each other in Undercommon, and both start just going in a very precise, quick attacks on you, Sablin. And when they attack with their short swords, yeah, they get 2 attacks. So, gonna be 4 attacks with +2 coming at you. But to no avail. Jesus Christ, that was some bad rolling. All right.
I mean, they're not as accurate as puddings or oozes. So.
Yeah, I guess not. Jeez. And this other one here is going to kind of move to the edge, and these ones are also going to just focus on John. Does a 14 hit you, John? Sam?
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit you?
No, a 15 AC.
Well, son of a bitch. Those guys all miss. You just dodged 5 crossbow bolts.
Oh, also, the 2 dudes who are going at me, did they did they have to roll for the sickening radiance thing?
Yes, they did, and they both succeeded.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And these 2 guys also continue to take damage from Agony's fire spell. Over here. So that's happening. Okay. Artemis. Yes, Artemis, back to you.
Artemis's pupils just turned yellow. Sort of weird, sort of squiggly signs. You can see like the start to crack with these glowing, burning yellow veins. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at this guy over here.
Okay.
Boop.
23 will hit.
For 6.
Yeah.
And second blast. Another 23. For 7.
Alright, you fire 2 Eldritch Blasts. He seems to be barely standing, but is still up.
And I sort of just like yell, or I say in this sort of weird 2 voice, like it sounds like 2 voices simultaneously. Have you seen the yellow sign? And I keep. That's my turn because I'm not getting any closer.
All right. As you're channeling this strange radiant energy.
Mm-hmm.
Agony. You see Artemis doing this weird shit.
He's freaking me out, Artemis. But okay. You know what? I'm gonna try and hit these 2 again, cause screw it. Ooh, purple.
Purple and orange. Yep, those are gonna hit.
Dope. Ooh, 11, 10. makes up for
All
my
right.
last roll.
Yeah. You do some damage to these motherfuckers. And they're
I'll-
both starting to look pretty beat up. Like they're hardy. They can take some hits, but they're starting to get there. They're looking bloodied.
Good. And that's my turn.
All right. So, you guys charging towards this stone gate. These drow, although much weaker than you, and in a more open and fair battle would be no problem, in this position where they've set up in this stronghold, have seemed to be able to hold you back to some extent. And you're having to use maybe more resources than you planned. And as you're at this standstill, trying to rush forward, trying to get in without dying in the way, that's where we're going to end our session tonight and pick up at the beginning of the next round
No.
next week.
Ooh, not next week though, right?
Not next week. 2 weeks.
Okay. I got a little confused.
Sorry, I'm always confused.
No, don't worry. I hate to run, but my headset has been dinging for me, almost dying because I forgot to charge it. So,
Oh, no problem.
good evening, everyone, and good game.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good night,
Good
John.
night, Sam.
Sam,
Night, Sam.
your
Whoever
real-
you
Sam.
your human name.
Your given name, your Christian name.
Given name.
The name society gave you.
Yeah.
Your given name.
Yeah, I'm sorry this battle's been so prolonged, but it's like rushing a
mean,
gate is
fine.
tough.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Like it's kind of funny because like if we hadn't botched that stealth roll so hard, we
Yeah.
probably could have cleared those two towers like that.
Oh yeah, like this would have been done
Yeah.
in 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's
But-
just
Not even that.
it's interesting to see how much of a difference that makes. Like them having
Yeah.
that like height and distance on you.
Mm-hmm.
Though has been kind of fun. Like I don't think we've ever just like straight up stormed a defended location like this before without instead of sneaking in and then fighting our way out or some other kind of thing like.
Yeah, for sure. When I
Honestly,
made
like,
this encounter, I was like, they're just gonna find a way to sneak past it. I didn't even make this map until our break. I was like, they're not gonna actually fight these guys.
I mean, normally,
Why wouldn't
like,
we fight the-
a lot of us are really. It's really only Sablin that is not that great at.
Yeah.
Range.
Hopefully we killed a major NPC there. That'd be great.
We did.
Yep. But was it a major NPC? That's what I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, the drow
Only time will
mage leader.
tell.
I love this song.
I mean, we still have like a run to that surprise mind flayer in here.
Yeah, if we fought a mind flayer right now, I'm pretty sure I would be fucked. I don't know about you guys.
Well,
I'm
I
at
mean,
3
you're
HP.
all the way out there. Like,
I mean, if you get into the tower with me, I can pop you with the lay on hands for a quick boost.
you do not want to be in that tower right now.
Oh, not right now, no. Thankfully, between my my half spell damage aura and the saves aura, I could probably just stand in here for a long time.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that. If you can, especially given how sticky Sablin is, he can make this a very unpleasant couple of rounds for these guys.
I mean, as long as I don't, thunder smite one of them out the window.
that would be well. Even if you did that, they're still in in the area.
True. Like, how much falling damage would 20 feet even do? That's probably wouldn't be
It's
that much.
2d6. It's not that much.
Mhm.
It's a little something, but I'm hoping that they start because I prepared that spell thinking we were gonna fight mind flayers and they're weak little nerd bot, not beefy drow muscle daddies. So
Also, I'm liking the RP with your sickening radiance thing. Like,
thank
I'm
you.
wondering if that's gonna have any like
pretty
further
cool.
ramifications or not.
Oh.
It might. Never know.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to see where our characters go.
We need to get Jess to open up a little and start to be more down for antics and goofs.
I don't know if you're gonna get Jess to do that, but good luck. That sounds fun.
We gotta prove to him that we're cool, so that he can, get him to be open. Like, oh, they're cool and they goof. Maybe I can goof. We could be a goof troop.
I would love to see that. I'm definitely looking forward to the antics that will happen because of it.
Between Sablin and Smiley Jr., we'll do that no problem.
It's
sounds
weird.
like so
It's
much
weird
fun.
not the biggest straight man in the
Oh
group.
my gosh.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that role right now.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed, but
Same.
that was a lot of fun. Sorry I've been in early, but teaching has kicked my butt. I always
No,
have to get up
you're not,
super
I mean,
early
no,
every day.
this
Yeah,
is on
no
time.
worries.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
too bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
time change.
I've just been on the earlier of our usual spectrum. But yeah, that was a lot
It's
of fun.
daylight savings time's fault, really.
Yeah.
Love you
Yeah,
guys.
time's
Stay safe, everybody. I'm serious. Wash your
Yeah.
hands.
Don't touch
Yes.
your face.
Don't lick strange services in stores.
Yep. If you got, buy a couple, like a month worth of food and dry goods, and
Already have it.
Yeah, me too, actually.
The
It's just-
advantage of living in Hurricane Alley is
Yeah.
I'm always prepared for stuff like that.
Good idea.
Start
Eric, you got
find-
anything? Eric? Eric? Eric?
Or gone, I think.
Eric?
No, he's not.
Eric? Eric?
Start fine tuning your bathtub.
The Corona got him already.
sanitizer re-
You got him.
Wait, Kyle, what?
Start fine tuning your bathtub sanitizer recipe.
I'm just gonna take a shit ton of bath salts. I'll be okay.
Yep. Should be good.
Okay, guys. Good night.
Stay
Good
safe.
night.
Later.
Later.
Bye.